What is going on, guys? It's Drakesy back again with a brand new video on the channel, and I've got my hands finally on FIFA 19, and what better to do than start a career mode in FIFA 19, so that's exactly what we're going to do. So I've not said the team yet in the video, but I'm sure you've seen by the thumbnail already that I support these guys in real life. It's Manchester United, and in real life there's been a bit of a few incidents, should we say, going on the training field with Mourinho and Pogba and a few other players linked into that as well. So we're going to go along with the storyline that those things came to blow and things didn't go right, and sadly Mourinho has been sacked, and it's now us have been hired as a bunch, as an audience, me controlling it, but yeah, you guys with a say in who we buy. We're going to take over Manchester United as the manager and hopefully get things back on track from where they are at the moment in real life. So what I am going to go ahead and do is get this 15% increase. As I'm a new manager, I feel like the board would be backing me when I am brand new, so I'm going to accept that. And then the global transfer network, one global scouting network in your first season. I'm going to leave that one. I'm not going to do that too much for my first season, but yeah, I'm definitely going to take the 15% increase. So as we can see, I've just opened it up, and I think it's probably because I think Manchester United are my favoured club on FIFA, so FIFA's put this as the first team that pops up. But as we can see, domestic success, critical. Continental success, critical. Brand exposure, critical. Financial, very low, and youth development, low as well. As we would kind of expect from such a big team. Looking at those home and away kits, I'm not too sure on the home kit this year. It's the shorts I'm not too keen on. I like seeing white shorts on a United kit myself. There's a bit too much of the black rather than where I think white should be on the kit this year. But that's my personal preference. If you are a United fan or you think differently, just let me know in the comment section below what you think and what your favourite kit was. But yeah, looking, as we can see, established in the grand old year of 1878, so long ago. That Newton Heath name right there, glorious stuff. Ground Old Trafford, and as we can see, that transfer budget is going to be very handy. So guys, get also down in the comment section below commenting who we should buy, because we're going to be selling quite a few players in this team, no doubt, so we need some replacements. And also, we're going after the Champions League, hopefully this year. If not this year, definitely next year. Maybe we'll go for the Premier League in this career, and then the first season, should I say, and then next season we'll go after that big one and get United back on top of the world where they belong. Come on, boys! But just before that, guys, it's the most critical thing in the world, and that is appearance. So we've got some stone cold stunners here, as we can see. And who are we going to pick? Oh, you get to pick in the suit as well. How do you change? There we go. So as we can see, I think, I don't want to be a tracksuit kind of guy, but I think shirt and tie, is that too much? Should we be, who should we be? This is the hardest pick so far. That kind of looks like Ronald Koeman. And that's slightly like Alan Pardew. I don't want to be that. This probably looks the most like me. And to be honest, that's probably what I would wear over a suit. No, it kind of looks good, that look. Let's go with this look. I'm going to go with this kind of look, yeah. And then we're going to go ahead and write in the name as well. So we're going to go ahead and write in my actual real name in real life. And that's going to be Joe, as we can see. I forgot for a minute then, guys. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to just type in Drake as, I don't know whether many of you know, but in real life that is actually my middle name. That's where Drakesy comes from. So I don't know whether I've ever shared that on the channel, but yeah, there you go. Nationality, I think we should be, I'm going to stick with England. I am from England in real life. I usually go Canada because that's where I want to live in the future. I love Canada as a country, but yeah, I think I'm going to stick with England, be patriotic, hopefully get that England management job off Gareth Southgate, steal it from him, and then take over that when we finally won the Premier League, the Champions League, and then the World Cup. We're going to do the big treble. So as we can see, we're going to have the Champions League on, and as we can see, it's officially the Champions League. FIFA have got the trademark eventually for it. And yeah, these are the real groups, I believe, in real life. So we're going to be coming up against some decent opponents. Young boys, at the moment of recording, United have actually played them in real life. And then also Valencia, I believe, as of recording, Valencia are tomorrow, I think. I think it's tomorrow or Thursday. So yeah, it's about either a day or 2 days away now from filming. And then that big one is Juventus. You know, I'm not looking forward to it in-game or in real life. So yeah, I'm sure we can do it though in-game and hopefully in real life. But yeah, come on Pogba, come on Mourinho, clear things up, dudes. So as we can see, Manchester United ponder new boss Drake. They're calling me Drake. My first name's Joe. I prefer to be Joe, but yeah, they're going to be calling me Drake from now on. The shortened version of Drakesy. And as we can see, some deals from real life crossing over into the game as well. Leonardo Bonucci moving back to Juventus from AC Milan. I don't know how he did with these. He moved there for a year, didn't he? I'm not sure how he did at AC Milan. I don't think he did too good. Because I remember his ones to watch card on FIFA 18. So yeah, it's been interesting. There's a kind of older deal as well, I believe. Kylian Mbappe, I'm sure he's been at Monaco for at least a year now, so that's kind of weird that they're reporting that. But yeah, can't wait to get straight into our team, get those transfers going, boys. So as we can see, we have just started off and we've got the pre-season, I nearly said. It sounded like I was from the Bronx then or something, but as we can see, pre-season is what I was trying to say. Tournament invite. Congratulations, Mr. Drake. Manchester United have been invited to all that nonsense. Yes, we're going to accept it because it's a bit of free cash if we do win it. As we can see, we've got a decent one here. Not as difficult as the American Challenge Cup, the Invitational Cup. The teams in it kind of look more beatable. You know, we've got some massive powerhouses in this. Do we just try and go for the 10 mil? Or are we the big team? Do we go for the big one? Guys, I'm not too sure. You know what? It's actually only 200,000 cheaper. I'm actually going to go for this. It's lesser difficulty. And the teams are in no way in comparison up to what the other group like, just look at that. Barcelona, AC Milan, Bayern Munich, Paris Saint-Germain. No, thank you. No. I'd rather be taking on Real Betis and the Chinese team on the far right that I've never seen. Bayer Leverkusen, you know, definitely taking this team. So we're in, and as we can see, officially just going to jump over. We've got the regular kind of, you know, boring ones. Yeah. You just delete all these. If you're anything like me, just get rid of them as soon as they come in because, you know, I play comfortable. I'm not going to just... Have I archived them? Oh, I'm such... oh, I'll just get rid of them from the archive because that's just going to freak me out if they're not cleaned up. But yeah, as we can see, nice and tidy, just how we like it before the transfer window starts. I think the first thing that I like doing when we first get into it is probably going to look at the squad. I'm going to change up the formation. I'm going to set it out how I like it. And then we'll go from there. But like we said, if you're not too sure on any transfers to get into the team, if you just want to recommend a formation potentially that you like in career mode, we could potentially use to help us win the league and win our few games in this Invitational Cup that we're doing. So yeah, I'll set up the team. I'll set it out with maybe not the highest rated players, maybe some players I'm just a fan of like Lingard and you know, Rashford getting in there. But yeah, we'll set it up and then we'll see how we do. So this is going to be the lineup we're going to be going for. I've not really set Valencia as captain, it's just set him as that automatically, so we can change that if we want to. But as we can see, this is the lineup. I've actually gone for the 4-2-4 formation. It's a formation that I've used a couple of times in Ultimate Team so far. I'm enjoying it so far, so yeah, I'm going to go with it. I know it works, it's quite an attacking formation, and I think we want to get that mentality back into Manchester United. It's kind of been lost under the Mourinho management in real life. So yeah, hopefully we can kind of get that back into the players and just play some really nice attacking football. As we can see, we've got the young centre-halves in, Bailey and Lindelof. Hopefully kind of boost them, get them to a decent standard. We're going to keep Valencia for the time being, as we can see. Just because I like him in real life, I'm just going to keep him there for the time being. Potentially sign a brand new person at right back, so get your suggestions down there now. And yeah, Luke Shaw in as well. We've got Fred and Ander Herrera. I'm going to keep Pogba out for the time being because, like I said, we're in the Invitational at the beginning. Lingard on the right, Martial on the left, Lukaku and Rashford up top. So that's the team with obviously Big Dave in net. I wouldn't mind making Big Dave, actually, let's make Big Dave the captain. How does that sound? Let's just change that up. Yeah, so I think I'm going to have Big Dave as captain because that's going to be my new management. So yeah, that's what we're going with, and then we're going to sim a few days and then see where we get up to after that. As we can see, we've got our first match up. I think what I am going to do, can we do any training as of yet? Let's do a bit of training, and then what we're going to do is we're actually going to sim the first couple of games that we come to in this Invitational. We're not going to play them, we just want to get straight to the Premier League. So we've just simulated our training sessions with a few of the players. Rashford did awful, getting an F. Martial got a decent B, but nothing went up too far on his training. We got Tahith Chong, who's a youngster, in case anybody's not aware of who he is. He looks like a pretty good prospect, been at the club for a few years, maybe breaking into the first team if he can put on a good performance for us. But we might have to loan him out a few times, I'm not going to lie, he's not up to the standard of Manchester United just yet. And then as we can see, David De Gea did a bit of good training and then some awful training, so he's got to work on that, guys. So guys, something I usually do when we actually come to the beginning of a career mode, I'm actually going to go through the whole squad and list up any players on loan or any players up on the transfer market just before we do get started, because, you know, once the transfer window's open, I want bids coming in instantly, and I might be a bit distracted with setting up the squad for these simulated matches, so I don't want to waste too much time in later periods. I want to get it all done now, and we'll come back when I've finished up with that. So guys, I've actually gone through the whole of the team now. As we can see, a few players are already out on loan, so I'm not going to touch any of their contracts so far. I'm not going to recall them, I'll just leave them until the season when their loan is up, and then potentially do something with them then. But there's certain players like I've just gone through. Valencia is in fact 32, so we will be putting him up on the transfer list. And there's a few players like Dalot who could potentially become a good player in a few years' time, but we're going to loan him out as he is only a 72 in FIFA, along with a few more. And let's just say Fellaini, if we can get the right money in for him. Fellaini might not be at the club for the longest time, but at the same time, we've also got Mata, who I've put up on the transfer list. And I just, honestly guys, I love Mata, but he is getting a bit on in the game. So if we have to sell him, we will. But if the money's not right, we're keeping Mata, and I'm sure he'll bang in a few for us if we need him. So we're advancing now to our first match against Beijing Guan. Is it Guan? I'm not too sure how to pronounce that name, but we're going to get to it and we are going to simulate it as we are in the group stage. We've got Real Betis, who are a decent team coming up, but we'll just have to see. As we can see, Dortmund have actually showed interest in Antonio Valencia, and we've also got interest in Eric Bailly. So I did actually put Eric Bailly up on the transfer list just because I thought we could get some decent money in for him and potentially buy somebody even bigger like Rafael Varane if we got the right money through. But sadly, it is in fact Liverpool who have come in for him, and if you're a United fan, you know, that's not at all happening. So we are going to completely reject the offer and say thank you, but no thank you. Good day, get back to Liverpool. And then as we can see, we've got 10 mil for Antonio Valencia. It's not too bad, but I am actually going to try and... I'm going to hold on that one for the time being. I'm going to play this first match, see how we do play for our first match, and then we'll go from there. But I don't know if I want to be getting rid of Valencia just yet, because we haven't really got a replacement right back as of speaking. So guys, the right back looks like it's going to be one of the key positions for us to fill. So get your comments down below of who we could buy. So as we can see, we've got our first match. We've got Regan Poole asking if he can make a request. What's he got to say? Hey boss, I was hoping I might be able to get experimented in the squad, blah blah blah. Give me a chance to play. Yeah, we hear you, Regan. Are we going to give him a chance to play, guys? Let's have a look at the squad. I'm liking the look of the squad. I really am. If we put in Regan Poole, I believe he's centre defensive mid wherever he is. Is he a centre defensive mid in game? Why can't I see him? Yeah, he is. He's our lowest rated player. Typical that he wants to play out of everybody. Let's give Herrera the rest. Let's put in Regan Poole. But if we're going to put in Regan Poole, I want somebody like Pogba to potentially counteract him. We'll keep Fred on the bench for the time being in case we need him to get subbed on. And why the hell is Fellaini on the bench? Fellaini, come on man. Like, just give the youngsters a chance. Let's give somebody like Angel Gomez a chance. So if we do automatically do a sub, we have a chance of a decent player getting on. And I wouldn't mind getting Andreas Pereira also on the bench. Is there anybody that we could sub out? Is it unlikely that the goalkeeper's going to need substituting? I know that as soon as I do that, David De Gea is going to get a red card, but let's live life on the edge, boys. Let's do it. We're going to put Andreas Pereira on. It's a lot of choice of midfielders if they do want to sub anybody on. But yeah, like I said, pre-season, we'll learn from our mistakes if we make any. So we're getting to game day, and as we can see, the team is lining up. The scout report shows that Beijing will be playing a 4-3-1-2, I think. And look at that, 8 minutes in, Lukaku's already banging him back. The first game in charge is looking pretty strong indeed. All they're getting is yellow card and no goals, and Anthony Martial, a guy that I think I actually put up on the loan window because I wasn't sure whether we'd use him. And look at that, Pogba. That's 3 goals already, guys. We've done some substitutions, but they're going pretty quick. Mata's on the pitch. Sanchez has scored, and I've not even managed to get to him, but Mata's now on the pitch. Also, Sanchez has come on for Rashford, and that is your full 90 minutes. 4-0, kind of expected, but a fantastic result nevertheless, as we can see. So, yes, pretty impressed with it. I think we can do better, I'm not going to lie, but 4-0's not too bad. 4-0's not too bad. Let's not be too dour on ourselves. But guys, I have got a feeling that we're going to have to shore up this defence, because look at this already. We've got another offer in for one of our defenders, Marcos Rojo. So I put him up on the transfer list because he's actually 28 years old and he's 80 rated. And I'm not going to be lying, guys, that's not Manchester United level under this new management. So potentially, you know what, I think I will sell him, but I'm not going to sell him. They've offered... Guys, what do I do? They've offered 13 mil. He's between 15 mil. Should we try and get 15 mil out of him? Let's see if they can give us 15 mil, that'll give us a bit more of a budget to buy some more players. So defence, if we do sell him, it's going to be looking a bit weak. So yeah, we might need a centre back and a right back first in this squad. So we'll get them in, and then we can get some players like potentially Paulo Dybala. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking some Neymars. I'm thinking Ronaldo potentially coming back to the club. We'll just have to see. So let's have a look. Sell-on clause. Are we going to add one? Propose a new fee. So let's propose a new fee. Let's just say you can have him for 15 mil and a sell-on clause. A percentage of 10. Not that we need it. I'm just being a little smarmy turd. Oh, I'm going to be horrible to deal with, guys. You're going to have to tell me money that I'm going to have to sell them for, because I'm just going to want to get as much money as I can possibly get. What's the guy called at Tottenham? We're not willing to pay it. Right, I've already upset somebody already. Is it Claude Puel? Yeah. I've already upset Claude Puel already, so yeah. They're thinking on it, but they're probably not going to do it. But yeah, who's that guy at Tottenham? The one who does... Is it Daniel Levy? The guy who just wants all the money and doesn't do the best deals with people external of Tottenham. So yeah, that's going to be me. I'm going to want to scrimp every single penny that we can find. I'm going to be a manager that as I'm walking down the road outside of Old Trafford, I'm just going to be picking up pennies off the floor because I want every single penny to go towards players. So yeah, that's going to be what we're going to be doing. Let's see if we can potentially negotiate Valencia off. If we do, we're going to be stuck in a sticky situation. So yeah, I'm not too sure, but let's have a look. Dortmund's rep, what do they want? Let's not add a sell-on clause, but let's try and get a bit more cash off them, not 20. Let's see, if they're willing to do 13.5, I think that's reasonable. He's getting to the twilight years of his career. But yeah, I think 13.5 is not too bad. If we can get 13.5, we don't want to negotiate through this fall through, so we are willing to... Yeah. Wait, is that what the last guy said? Did Claude Puel... Oh wait, I thought he said no. Maybe Marcos Rojo is going. Guys, get in the comment section below quickly. This is going to be an intense first episode. We're selling 2 players already, and I need some suggestions of players to buy. So, we might wrap up here potentially soon, so we can do another episode sometime in the near future. And yeah, I'm going to need your suggestions on who we get into the squad. I forgot that we even played Regan Poole that game as well. That means we played Regan Poole and we still won 4-0. One of our worst players in the squad. That says a lot about us. Loan offer for Gomez, that could be a very, very good move indeed. Gomez is a young talent, as we can see. Look on his bio here on the right. 17 years old, 66 rated. He in the future, guys, could be an absolute talent. He is somebody that we want to hold on. I can't even speak. He's somebody that we want to hold on to in game. So we are going to loan him out to Club Bruges for a year. I think that's fair. He probably won't get into the squad at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to do that deal for definite. We're going to get rid of these as well, just to keep it kind of clean and tidy. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we get on. So we've simulated through to our next game in the season. And as we can see, I think we're going to change up our squad a bit. We're going to keep the same formation, but we're probably just going to give a chance to a few different players. So I'm going to pick a few different players and then I'll get back to you with the new squad that we're lining up with. So the lineup we're going for is the same formation as I mentioned. We're going to keep De Gea in net as he is our captain. We want to keep that consistency going. We're going to keep Valencia in the team because potentially we've got to keep him up in the front window. He's potentially getting bought by Dortmund, so we want to show that he's still got some talent at the ripe old age of 32. And as we can see, we've got Chris Smalling and we've actually got Roshan Williams. So if you're not sure who he is also another youngster. We're going to once again try and show him off to any teams to try and get that loan deal for him because he won't be getting much games for us in the season. We've also got Matteo Darmian out at the left back position. We've got Herrera, a favourite of mine, but I have actually listed him up in the transfer window because he's just... I don't know whether he gets any better in the game, honestly, guys. And in the game, we need better players. But in real life, this guy, honestly, he puts his hearts on his sleeve when he... His hearts? Yeah, he's multiple hearts, Joe. But yeah, he puts his heart on his sleeves when he plays for United in real life. And I do love him to bits when he plays in real life. Another player that puts his heart on his sleeve is Matic. We're going to get him in. A very, very strong midfield in this team. We've got Mata, a fan favourite once again, out on the right mid position. We've got Gomez once again, could be getting snapped up by Club Bruges, so we're showing him off. And then look at this strike force of Lukaku and Sanchez. Deadly, deadly stuff indeed. I'm looking forward to seeing the goals that we can get from these two in this next game. The poor opponents from China. Oh, I feel for them, guys. I'm not too sure what the scoreline is going to be, but can't be a pretty one. Let's see. We're going to sim it again and we're going to go in. They're potentially using the 4-1-4 formation. Kind of counteracts us a bit, but yeah, we are United. We have much higher quality. Come on, guys. Come on. No goal. Lukaku has missed a penalty. Are you having a laugh, dude? You can't be missing penalties. I'm losing faith in our key striker already. Lavezzi plays for these guys. I didn't even know that. So Luke Shaw has come on, Martial has come on, and Lingard has come on. And it looks like it's going to end 0-0. And Lukaku at the dying embers of the game. 87 minutes. Wow. That is why he's a key striker. He missed the penalty and he made up for it. He left it till the last minutes, the dying minutes of the game. Look at that. 87 minutes and he comes home crashing one in the back of the net. No doubt it was glorious. And yeah, I'm pretty happy. I doubted him for a minute, guys, and he's managed to come back and get my belief back in him. That's what a good striker does. So as we can see, we've got a few scouts here saying that they've found all they can find in England. Yeah, we don't care about that. What we're talking is the big money. And big money is potentially coming for Lingard. And I didn't actually put Lingard up on the transfer list. I like him too much to put him up on the transfer list. But Roma are offering big money for him here, guys. I'm going to leave this one. I'm going to let you guys decide this one. So I might put a poll up in the top corner now. So if you are watching on YouTube, be sure to go up to the top corner, whether you're on your phone or your computer, and there should be a little I button showing up as we speak. And yeah, should we potentially try and sell Jesse Lingard to Roma? I think he's an absolutely fantastic player, and I think it might be a bit of a risk to sell him because we'll have to get somebody in of equal quality. But yeah, I'll let you guys decide, and whatever you guys decide, we'll either try and sell him or not. So yeah, I don't want to really accept 23 grand for him, 23 mil for him. I will negotiate with them, so we're not going to sell him for 23. But if you think we should try and sell him for potentially 30 to 40 million to Roma, let me know in the I button and then also in the comment section for how much we should sell him for, because there's a lot to do in this club so far, but I'm going to leave this for now because I'm not too sure. I'll let you guys decide on this one. So we're going to simulate through now to the Real Betis game, and oh my god, Marcos Rojo has sold, Valencia has sold, and there's a transfer offer for another one of our players again. Look at this. Transfer offer for Jesse Lingard, that's just the offer, I forgot to delete that. But as we can see, Marcos Rojo has sold, so we need a centre-back big time. We've actually got the money of 12.5 mil back into the club from that. As we can see, Angel Gomez has gone out to Club Bruges in Belgium for the year. Hopefully, he can show his talents and off out there and, you know, just get that rating up for next season when we need him. As we can see, an offer has actually come in for one of our other younger players. And as we can see, it's Joshua, is it Joshua Bowie? I'm not too sure on the pronunciation of him. I'm not even sure on this guy myself. I've heard the name, but I've never seen him play. So I can't comment on him in real life. But his rating in FIFA is 63 at the age of 19. I think I might just accept that, guys. I don't know if he's got much of a future at United, so I will just accept that for now. I don't think that's a big deal or offer that we're going to be missing out on a bit of money. We are United, we'll be okay. So as we can see, yeah, I am going to delete that. And then Valencia has sold for 11.3 million. So guys, we need a right back, a centre back, and should we be selling Lingard? And I think that's where I'm going to leave this episode. As we can see, Luke Shaw's asking, can he get into the squad next game? But we will do that next episode. So for now, that's where I'm going to leave it. We're going to change up the squad. We're going to get ready for Real Betis. Easily our biggest opponent so far. As we can see, the standings in this group stage so far is 6 points each for both of us. They've been dominating quite good, but nowhere near as good as us. So yeah, should be a good match, but no doubt we'll be coming out with the points. But first of all, guys, I need your recommendations on a right back, a centre back to buy, and then should we be selling Lingard to Roma? So let me know in the comment section below, and then also any other deals you want me to do, because we have quite a lot of money at the club, and yeah, we need to get spending it because we're going to get sacked if we don't. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Drakesy. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Manchester United Career Mode on FIFA 19. See you in a bit, guys.